Okay, let's do the Dairy Queen test. Let's do it quick. Today we're finally going to try King Oscar's sardines in the Dijon mustard. But we're also going to see which is better, the sardines with the mustard in them, or just taking some plain bristlings and olive oil and adding our own. So let's get into it. We've got King Oscar sardines and Dijon mustard. The ingredients are lightly smoked bristling sardines, Dijon mustard, which is water, spirit vinegar, white mustard, black mustard, sugar, salt, spices. I've never heard of black mustard. This was sent to me by a subscriber, Charles White from Franklin, Kentucky. I have never been able to find these locally, and I've been too nervous to get the 12-pack on Amazon. So let's see if these are good. All right. Now Charles said that the mustard in this is like a blanket. So I don't know about this. I'm gonna say Charles was pretty accurate. That is thick. Okay, let's do the Dairy Queen test. Let's do it quick. That is some thick mustard. Let's give it a smell. I am getting the Dijon mustard smell, so hopefully that's a good sign. Oh, a couple. These aren't exactly the most appetizing sardines I've ever seen. Pretty tender there. So I've had a few of the cheap, like $1 sardines with mustard in them, but they've all kind of been yellow mustard or more of like yellow mustard with some sweetness to it. I've never done Dijon, but I do like Dijon mustard, so here we go. Pleasantly surprised. It's actually better than I was expecting. It's definitely what you would expect when you hear Dijon mustard, but I feel like this has a bit of sweetness to it, which I don't mind. I like that. And I gotta say, it's covering up the taste of the sardine pretty well. I noticed the same thing with King Oscar in the tomato, how it covers up the taste of the sardine. So I'm thinking like people that want to eat sardines but don't really like the taste of them, this mustard one would be the way to go if you do like Dijon mustard. These are pretty heavy on the mustard taste, pretty light on the sardine. The sardine itself is tender, even though it pulled out and looked pretty mushy. It really isn't. It's got a good chew to it. It's not just a big mushy bristling. I actually really like this. It's not so appealing to the eye, but I have taken mustard sardines like hunting with me before, and I wasn't real excited about eating them, but this one I would look forward to eating and would probably replace those and take these next time with me. Because when you're out doing things like that, it's nice just to have like your mustard or hot sauce kind of built in, because you're not going to be carrying around condiments with you. I think King Oscar did a good job on this one. We're going to do our little experiment here. We've got the tiny tots. These are an extra virgin olive oil. Ingredients are just lightly smoked bristling sardines, extra virgin olive oil, and salt. And then we've got our Plockman's Classic Dijon Blended Mustard. I feel like every time I say Dijon, I say it differently every time, and I don't know why. So the ingredients in this are white distilled vinegar, water, #1 grade mustard seed, salt, white wine, citric acid, onion powder, spices, turmeric, natural flavors. This is brand new. All right, let's get our tiny tots open. Had these several times before and I do enjoy them. I like the tiny tots because they're just firm little bristlings. Okay. Let's do our own little blanket o' mustard here. All right, here we go. That Dijon mustard is freaking good. Man, comparing it to the one in the King Oscar, this one just has some zing to it. That is really good. I definitely prefer this over the mustard and the King Oscar. Man, Plockman's got it going on with their mustards. This stuff is good enough to drink. Hands down, that's the winner. If I'm somewhere where I can have my own mustard, like if I'm eating my sardines at home, this would happen 100% of the time over the King Oscars. I do, however, really like the King Oscar. It is good. It's what you would expect. And it's nice for when you are on the go and you just want something with some flavor that's simple, already in the can. It is a good option, and I think I will use it for that. But if you have a really good one that you love, and the tiny tots are such a good bristling because they're just nice and firm, that's hard to beat. Okay, Winston's got a tiny tot, one on the left and one on the right. I'm still trying to do this Izzy left-handed test. Maybe one day he'll go for the right side first. Okay. Always the left. Thank you again, Charles, for sending me that King Oscar. I definitely could pick up a 12-pack of that now because I can see times that I would like to have that and take it with me. But thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.